Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A, and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. What time is it? It's time for Trash Talk and Empties, and this is for May 2025. And I started a huge batch of brand new full-size items in April, and I'm not done with any of them yet. So it's a little more flat goods, really, that I have accomplished, and I think I've done a pretty good job. Now, I have gone through all of my facial masks, and we all know I'm a facial mask hoe. I probably have 400 of them, but I do have to go through them because I don't want to send out any that are expired to my subscribers when I do giveaways. And so I've picked through them and carefully checked to make sure that anything from 2024 all the way up to 2022 I've pulled and put it aside, and I am using them. And for the most part, none of them have caused any issues. Some of them have been a little dry, especially eye masks. Those dry out so easy, and I'm not really a fan of the lip masks all that much, but I think I tried using those up first. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is my Trash Talk and Empties for May 2025. So, first thing I'm going to do is go over the eye masks. Grace and Stella. These expired. Technically, they just, when did they expire? It's hard to see. Expired just Christmas Day, pretty much 2024. And they were still good here, 5 months later. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used 7 of the Grace and Stella. Now I do have a small handful at work because skincare anytime, anywhere. And so I just put them on, let them sit there for about 15 minutes while I'm clocking in and doing other things, getting ready to start my day, and then take them off and start work. So I think I did pretty good with this. I had a no-name brand, and I don't know if they came from Stylovana, if they came from Temu, I have no idea because they have no names on them. And there were actually no expiration dates on them. They just looked like time to use them. So they were a little dried out, but they were okay. They're nothing that's gonna, plump you up and make you look, fresh and young and whatever. But I did use them up. So there's another 3 right there. So that's what, 10 eye masks in a month? Not too bad. I do have some left over though. The next thing I used up was Burt's Bees Purifying Facial Towelettes to remove makeup, and it has white tea. And this came from Kim. Kim's a little of a lot. And I did open this up in April, and I finished it in May. So there is that. I did finish one of those things for Use Your Good Stuff. That was the one item. Then I did go through a bunch of masks. Now, the first one is one I did a collaboration with Kim. Kim's a little of a lot. And we did a May the 4th be with you, Revenge of the 5th, and Return of the 6th. So we had a Star Wars Day theme, and so these came off of Amazon that I'd bought, and I'd sent her one. So I believe hers was, if not Darth Maul, then one of the Imperial guards that were all in red. So this was a fun mask to use. I think I put it on backwards, inside out, whatever you want to call it, but it was a fun mask. So there's that. The next mask came from Stylovana, and it was a snail and bee venom combo. I thought that was rather interesting. It did not do anything to irritate my skin. It was just a nice mask, something new and different. I thought, oh, that should be interesting. But no, I wouldn't suggest using it if you are allergic, even if it is just micro portions that are in a face mask, because your prime ingredient is going to be like glycerin or aloe vera, etc., or some sort of a serum. But they do have X amount of parts per million in here. But I liked it. I thought it was a fun mask. The next one was Tony Moly's Fresh to Go series, and that was the pomegranate one. It expired in 2023. It was still perfectly good, and I got this one off of Stylovana because they put a sticker on everything. The next one was Brightening Lemon by Glam Up. Again, this one expired in 2023. Still perfectly fine, perfectly moist, no irritation whatsoever, and it smelled really nice. Then there was the AM mask. I did buy some of these. This expired in early 2024, and I did like this mask. I think I did a review of this mask a couple of years back, and I just thought, oh wow, this feels nice. So I think I might have a PM mask, but I'm not sure. But this was a good one. Good morning, Purity and Glow by Meg. So that was a nice one to use up. We have another snail mask, this one by Esfolio, but I got it off of Stylovana. So I love their masks. This one expired in 2024. Still good. I'm not going to advocate and say, oh, you should always use them up. If it was something like charcoal or a bubble mask, I probably wouldn't have used it. That would have been a declutter. But most of these are really going to be serum-based, aloe vera based, that sort of thing. So I'm comfortable with these, but I am taking my own risk, I know. Here's one. Again, it was Stylovana, and it's Hemiel, H-E-M-E-I-E-L, donkey milk. And it's pretty much what it smelled like, was donkey milk. I thought, oh, milk would be good for you, and it's like, yeah, it had expired, and it is donkey milk, and it smelled a little bit like spoiled milk, just warm, kind of icky milk. So I wouldn't get it again. But it was something different to try. I have another one of something from this style and brand that I'm going to have to go up and use, but it was a weird one. I'm up for trying weird now and then, but the donkey milk did kind of smell like donkey milk. Next one is one of my favorites, the Creme Shop Rose Water Mask. Always a delight. Again, all of these are expired, and they've all worked beautifully. I think there was only one that was slightly dry. Let's see, we have Aqua Ultra Hydrating Essence Mask by Mali, M-A-L-I-E. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think I got this off of Amazon in a pack. So this one was a good one. When did you expire? I want to say it's 2024, but I can't see the month. But again, perfectly fine. The next one was, I don't know if it's Celavie or C'est la vie. I don't know if you're trying to do the French accent on these or not, but it was an aloe vera one. Expired 2024. So it was still good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. So that was good. This one was a little dry. This one was the driest out of all of them. I don't know exactly when it expired. I didn't write it on there. Revitalizing Japanese Sake by Glam Up. There wasn't anything, bad about the scent or anything, but it had dried out quite a bit. So it was like maybe an 8-minute mask. Instead of letting it sit on there for 20 minutes, it was dried out and ready to be removed in like 8 minutes. So I'm not going to say it's Glam Up's fault. It's not a brand issue. It's a Teresa issue. So we've got that. This is one of my sort of unusual brands. It's JM Solutions, and I've done various collaborations with other channels using this brand, if not this style, this brand of mask. I want to say I think I've done one with Kimmy, that is hanging out with Kim. I'm pretty sure she and I have done another snail mask, or a caviar mask, or a pearl mask. There's other people, but it's not sticking in my mind, but I definitely remember Kimmy was really happy with these masks. So I tried an active pink snail brightening mask. It was lovely. I thought it was pretty packaging as well. They've got really good masks, and I get these off of Amazon. They usually come in packs. This one was Stylovana, because the little sticker, so I got this as an individual one, but I'm pretty sure you can find this brand, if not this exact one, off of Amazon as well. So, the last mask I'm going to show you was not an expired mask. It was one of my experimental sort of things. I bought it in, I don't know if it's 3 or 5 in a pack. And this is the Be Eternal, ETRNL, Collagen 13-in-1 face masks. And I bought these off of Amazon. And it's still good. It's still good till the end of 2027. And I didn't quite realize it, but it is a 2-part mask. It is one of those hydrogel masks. I'm not really thrilled about those hydrogel masks, or the ones that have that inner layer of plastic that you have to take off before you can put it on. But it was all-in-one face mask, 13 ingredients. It has collagen, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptides, ceramides, vitamin E, Centella asiatica extract, glycerin, snow mushroom, rice water, galactomyces, fermented filtrate. I don't know if that's some sort of snail. I don't know. Green tree extract, seaweed extract. Now, the one little issue besides that being a silicone mask, I mean, that's the really thicker sort of silicone mask like your eye masks are made out of, and that it's 2-part. That's issue number 2. Third issue, you leave it on for 3 hours. Oh yeah, 3 hours. I made it to 2 hours and went, can't do it, can't keep doing it. I watched like Formula 1, I watched like practice 1, practice 2, part of practice 3. It was like, no, I'm gonna take this thing off. But yep, I do have some left. It's gotta be one that I really have to have time to sit down and like watch an entire movie before I do another one of these. But I like picking up weird masks. What can I say? Masco. So, next thing that I did do was Amazon Basics, the cotton rounds. This is how I take off makeup or add extra, you know, this, that, and the other serums or toners or whatever. So they're pretty cheap, and I get them delivered right to my door. So I always get this brand. I think that's the Beagle. Manicadar face toner, and as you can see, I started this in January from Kim's a lot, and oh, it had a nice smell to it. It really did. But yeah, we've got that. So I did finish that, but I did start that earlier in the year, not in the April batch. So yeah, it has a nice smell to it. So I did finish that. So thank you so much, Kim. Next is a teeny weeny declutter, and this is a ColourPop single pot, multi-chrome, heavy, and I have hit pan. Okay, so there is not much left on this. I've used it to the rim. It is caked and flaking, and this is the closest to a pan that, I mean, total pan that I've ever gotten. And I don't trust it at this point not to do something to my eyes. So, ColourPops, I'm a ColourPop single pot shadow girl. The multi-chromes, the ultra glitters, the shimmers, etc., etc. But this is the first one I think I'm actually decluttering, and I don't even know the name of it. I've used it so much that there's like nothing on the back. But it's had a good life, and it was a gorgeous sort of olive green shifting to sort of gold at the same time, so it was a beautiful color. The next thing is, I'm diabetic, and I am not on a keto diet, but I do try and keep my carbs down, except when I'm stressing, and then that's like Mountain Dew all the way. But I love the Premier Protein shakes. Now, my go-to is chocolate peanut butter, but I tried some other flavors. So Premier Protein, this is root beer float, and it is very root beer floaty. I don't know if I'd get it again, but I went through an entire case of, which is like 12 of these. So it was a nice little change of pace, and I do recommend the Premier Protein. It has 160 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 24 vitamins and minerals. It has 3 grams of fat, 20 milligrams of cholesterol. Sodium's a little 230 milligrams. It's got 4 carbohydrates minus a fiber. That's 3 net carbs and only 1 sugar added. So this is a really good brand, and they do have a lot of different ones. I believe they sell the little Tetra packs in Costco as well, but I prefer these bigger bottles. So there's that. The next one I tried was lemon bar, and it does. You can taste the lemon, you can taste the vanilla, you can taste like the cookie flavor. All of these meld perfectly together. I think I've gotten 2 of the cases, so I do recommend this as well. So if any of you like protein drinks, if you need a grab and go to get the calories in, but you don't want the heavy sugar and heavy carbs, I do recommend this brand. And the last one. This has become my second favorite after the chocolate peanut butter. And this is their indulgence version of salted caramel truffle OMG. Oh my God, this tastes so good. And you do taste that bit of salt with the sweetness of the caramel. I don't know how they do it. 30 grams of protein, 170 calories, 3 grams of sugar. You've got 20 grams of milligrams of cholesterol to 360 milligrams of sodium. So if you're on a low sodium diet, this particular one is probably not for you. Total carbohydrates is 7 with 2 grams of fiber. Total sugars is 3. So again, this has become my second favorite. I think I'm on my second or third case. So I usually get a case of the chocolate peanut butter and a case of this one and switch off back and forth. Oddly enough, if I have this and a short stack of Ritz crackers, I am out like a light. I don't know if it's the exact balance of carbs on the crackers versus the protein. It's almost evenly matched, 30 protein, 36 grams of carbs, and I'm out like a light. So I'm almost using this as a sleeping aid. But it's nice on a Saturday morning when I know we're not going to have breakfast and we have a lot of shopping that we have to get done. So there is that. The next is the flat goods for the month. So Social Sampling gave us another Tide Pod that's unscented, and I just throw it in with one that is scented and we use it up. So we actually, because of Social Sampling, we are getting the big tub of pods from Costco, and it's easier to use than the powder and the liquid, and we just throw them in and there you go. So there's that. The next 2 items actually came in friend mail, I do believe. No, this came from my brother's house. My brother is in the hospital right now, or the convalescent hospital. He fell twice in a week, and he has fractures, minor fractures in his pelvic bone. Got this for him months ago, and he never ate it, so I did. So Meltaways, double chocolate, little sort of lava type cake thing. Then the next one was in friend mail, and this is Boo Boo Lubu, a marshmallow and strawberry gummy with chocolate flavored coating, and this came in friend mail from Angela. She does reviews, she does crafting. I'll leave her link down below, but this was yummy. I like that, so she sent that in friend mail. This came from a Universal Yums box. It came from, I think it was the Christmas box or the Belgium box. I'm not sure which, but they were little seashells in chocolate and hazelnut. I'm not a big fan of these, so I think I had one and he had the other 4, but we both did enjoy them. Let's see. Another one, I think this was the British box. I think this was the British box. Cheese biscuits with the black pepper taste, made with real Gouda cheese. I let him have those and he liked them, so there's that. Probably out of the same box is Taylor's potato chips, haggis, and cracked black pepper. Now, nothing really tasted like a sheep's stomach, so it was just a little different flavor, thick cut crunch like no other. 210 calories for the bag, carbs was 23, sodium was not that bad, 130. But yeah, I believe this came out of the British Universal Yums, I don't know, November, December, January, one of those, and this was mine. He, on the other hand, had the Vidal gummy spicy mangoes. He likes mangoes, he likes spicy, I don't. So, but I do think he ate them in like 2 sittings, so he did enjoy that. And again, Universal Yums. Another Universal Yums. This is probably España, Spain. Out of all of the Universal Yums, Spain has the best snacks. OMG. And this was raspberry potato chips. There's just this light, can't even say it's a taste, it's more of inhaling through the roof of your mouth. that where you get that sort of raspberry hint. But they were nice and crunchy, Mediterranean sea salt, yum yum yum. So that was fun. And the last one was Carta Musica chips, bread chips with pecorino flavor, made with real cheese. So I ate these. They were very light and crunchy. They were okay. I ate the whole container, which is really, really bad. 54 grams of carbs, 380 milligrams of sodium, and 340 calories. I was a bad girl. What can I say? There's that. Oh, and the last little item that just slipped down here, I did use up a Biro Hydrangea Tea Intensive Hydration Serum. So I used up the baby one, but Mary Catherine had sent me the full-sized one. And this is one of the full-sized ones that I opened up back in April, and I'm going through it. So I think I'm down to here on that, but I wanted to use the baby one up first. So thank you, Mary Catherine. Actually, another thing that I've opened up, and I am making progress on, but it's easier to see, is the Global Beauty Care Watermelon Hyaluronic Acid Makeup Wipes. And this came to me from Arlene, so I'm probably about halfway through this first packet. I believe she sent me 2. So I am making some progress. And I know this is a long one. I try not to do long ones. Really, I don't. But this is the bag that holds the expired ones that I still have to go through. So I do have some Grace and Stella eye masks at work, probably half a dozen or so at work, plus these 2 here. The No Name brand in green. I know it doesn't look it, but it doesn't really have that much liquid left in it. So they might get them to stick if I hold them on there until they slightly bond with the heat of my skin. There's that one. What else do I have in here? I have a K-Bella Citrus Peel-Off Mask. I have a K-Bella Watermelon Peel-Off Mask. These expired. Oh, I don't know when they expired, but I know I got them from Target with one of Kimmy's friends, Regina, when we did a Target run when it first opened up. So that's how old they are, but I tried one of them, and they're still good. They're still good. I do have 3 of the Super Beautiful from the Honey Jared, so I've got 3 of those I have to use up. I have a Rainbow on My Parade mask that expired 2023 possibly, so we'll see how that one does. It feels a little bit funky. It might be the one that has covers front and back, so I have to use that up. Bio Aqua's Rose Hyaluronic Acid, I have to use that up. Tomato and carrot from Nature, which I believe I got at, I want to say Shop Miss A last year. Let's see. We have a Moon Velvet, and I don't know if, nope, this is one I must have bought, not something somebody gave me. So I have a Moon Velvet that expired in 2024, possibly October 24. Still feels good, so I gotta use that up. We've got some more Stylevana. It's been a while since I've bought anything from Stylevana, so I've got a lemon I have to use up. A 24 karat gold one from, who are you? Water Dual Snail Mask Pack. Milky Piggy. Milky Piggy sounds like something that's Stylevana, so that might be there. We have a Creme Shop Rose and another Nature Elastic Q10, expired July of 2024. So there's that. Again, you're going to see these again. I'm going to be bound and determined to use these things up. Snail Honey Jelly Mask. We've got a Creme Shop Rose Gold Duo Mask. A Pretty Skin Honey Mask. Another Rose Gold one. Another Moon Velvet one. Did anybody give me this? Nope, probably from the same pack as the Moon Velvet. We have an Esfolio Snail. Yeah, these are all ones I've done myself. A Stylevana. Wow, I know this is old. Expiration August of 2024. I remember buying this. Oh, here's the other one. That Hemdial or Hemiel. This one's just a honey mask. But it is, I can tell that it is old. Old. And let's see. Intensive Care hydrogel mask. I don't like the hydrogel masks. Intensive Care 24 karat snail. Yeah, I can't really read it, but yeah, this is a bigger mask. So those are the masks I have to go through still. Hoping to get that done in the month of June. Hopefully that'll clear out stuff so I can try the ones that I bought for me because I wanted them, and not because they're expired. So that's it. This is a long video, 25 minutes. I'm so sorry. This is Talking Trash. This is showing you what I still need to go through to use up expired masks that so far have not caused any problems. They've all been good except maybe one or two that were a little bit dry, including some eye masks. So definitely use your eye masks first. And yeah, I've got like 4 tubs of eye masks to go through, including that 100 pack that I bought off of Amazon during Black Friday. So that's it. That is my Talking Trash. That is my empties. This is the progress that I've made. I thank everybody who has sent me things for full size and small size, etc. I do love going through skincare. I've been told that I really don't look like a 60-year-old. Bless you, Itzel. So, she's all, you're 60? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'm going to have all the people that I've mentioned linked down below. They all have channels. And so that's it for this round. Thank you so much for visiting with me. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you spending time with me when there's millions of other channels out there that you can spend your time with. So thanks so much. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And I'll see you around the net. Bye.